Woohoo! God, it's so
Next
pretty.
thing you know, we'll be having to do double Bucky to get online.
Hush you.
What?
Okay, we should be live. Welcome. Patch 5.3 dropped last night. Woohoo! So there's
Thud.
actually new content. I've actually been spending the entire time flying around Eorzea in the old zones to see all the stuff I couldn't see before. I'm actually all the way out by the
Spoilers.
Isles of Umbria. And unfortunately can't see much because it's socked in.
Spoilers.
There will be spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, I recommend not watching because
You're spoiling it for me.
they will be big and they will be mighty. Oh no, I have not spoiled it for you because I've been posting all the screenshots I've been taking over on Greens and Grays instead.
You told me you were flying around. That's a spoiler.
As soon as you hit AR, all you have to do is mount up and jump, and voila, you can fly.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Something like that. So, we probably need to get back to the Crystarium. Where did I leave you, by the way? Did I leave you in...
Sushi.
Okay, I left you at Sushi. Unfortunately, I think you need to make your way to the Crystarium on your own.
Oh, fine.
Hello, Foxfire. I do warn you, Foxfire, this is going to be a great evening of spoilers. And I know you're still in Heaven's Word.
Yeah, about 2 expansions away. Spoilers.
Well, one big spoiler
3, actually.
and one that might actually help him because he actually did finish Crystal Tower.
Okay. Norval.
Whoa, look at all those people.
Yeah, traffic's going to be pretty nasty this evening.
Yeah, yes it will. At least I'm in proper Dragoon helm. It's just so weird playing Dragoon and not having, like, this or the Heaven's Word helm on.
Yeah. Though I still remember your lance-necked suit.
Yeah. That one was kind of neat, but I think they could have done a little better on it.
You upstairs?
No, I'm right behind you. Look up.
No, you're not.
No, I'm
Nope.
right.
Nope. Look at my screen.
I don't know. We're streaming, so I can't see your screen. Are you having problems loading people?
You mean there's people here? Hey, where'd you come from?
I think you're having problems loading people. Fine, let's test out our new system. We should have...
I came here and all there was a ruby carbuncle.
Hopefully... warn me if the sound sounds weird, guys. I'm setting up a new system so that when we hit dungeons and stuff, we can actually see Rylea's screen and vice versa, because we'll be in different instances. Brenda, say something!
Meow? Something? Something some more? Something to the something?
Keep talking. Well, I'm hanging this way. I think that's...
Fine.
The mob of people are saying something to me.
Ah, but what are they
Actually,
saying?
no, we need
They're
to head over...
I'm in Cinny.
Yes, they are. Okay, flipping back...
3 guesses where one of the main plot points is going to happen.
Yeah. Flipping back to my full.
He sounds about what he normally sounds like.
Okay, should be good then.
Yay!
I also went and changed the image of the chat block so that it's the actual patch title.
Come on.
You don't need to do anything.
But there's mine, which has the wrong thing up. And I used to have Or I tried to have that. Meow. Darn it.
Because
I tried to do it fancy at one point so that I could change out my block. And it's not there.
Well, I'm now showing it via your screen, and the image block is still there because of how I set it up. Haha.
Indeed.
Okay,
Fine. Be that way.
Yes, I will. Okay, it was over here, was it? No, it's off at the pendants. I was slightly off.
Yep.
For those
There
who've
it
not
is on
been
the
playing
mini
a
feed.
game,
Yeah.
quick minor recaps, as
Oh, dear.
least spoily as possible, which is really hard to do this deep in the game.
Oh, God, especially with this one.
We are actually on the first, which is a shard reflection of our own world.
Which is called the Source. Which is how this one gets to be
And
the first. We're basically from 0.
the city we are in is the Crystarium. We actually have an apartment here. And here's the manager of suites. Hi, manager of suites.
In the name of the light. The manager of suites is looking a little anxious. As well he might. There's a big crowd at that table.
Oh, where'd they all go?
Where'd they all go? Mr. Sarnath, Master Vexna, will you be venturing forth today? We were just venturing forth. Do be sure to take care if so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after herself. Old habits, you understand. What do you think?
I think it's going to be the Exarch.
Right. Rylea, how very opportune. Nope.
No. Okay, it's Morin.
Morin.
Morin, for those following along, is the head of the Cabinet of Curiosity, which is effectively the Crystarium Public Library.
Yeah. Greetings, my friends. Do you perchance have a moment to spare?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. Or the great hero he is in the case of Ardebert. You too are surprised to see him, I think.
Oh, you have no idea.
Ooh, flashback. Hi, Danklander.
No, unfortunately, that's not Danklander, and we've already confirmed that. As much as we wish it was Danklander, it's not.
At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky, and, well, you know the rest. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude. And so here I am. Thank you, Rylea, Thayrin, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word.
I don't know if you want that knowledge, boy.
Messy anime hair.
I hope those two are off safe.
Very well. Tell me what the situation is like in the city.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
The situation in the city? Do you mean the people's awakening as warriors of light?
Yeah, that.
Well, while questions remain about the circumstances surrounding Ardward's return, history tells us that what took place may not be entirely unprecedented. Oh. Oh. But to understand that requires an understanding of Warriors of Light in a broader Varantic context. If it please you, I should be glad to provide an overview. I flatter myself that it may grant you a better grasp of that which is occurring not only in the Crystarium, but in the world at large. That would be good. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant texts. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Do not let me keep you, miss. I bid you a pleasant day. And yes, every expansion has its own quest sting.
Yeah. It's actually kind of charming, really.
I always found the Oregon one for Heavensward a little overdone.
I don't know, I thought it fit beautifully.
To a certain extent, yes, it did. But at the same time, I'm just going, okay, this is a little much.
Yes, this is actually Thayrin. This is my main. Oh, and Foxfire, the main reason why we wanted you to do the Crystal Tower before heading into Heavensward was that.
Yeah.
Now realize we're on a parallel world, but that's our Crystal Tower.
Don't think about it too hard, you'll strain something.
Yeah, there's actually some wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff going on. It had to be said.
And look, more circle of Cine.
Well, I have names and plates turned off, so otherwise it'd be really distracting right now. Actually, I think I need to turn my in-game volume up a little. Yeah, it's pretty low. That should be a little better. And this is the Cabinet of Curiosity.
I could spend a few months here.
You think? Oh yeah, I think we have quest here.
I sense a Cine coming up. Wow. Is there an NPC under all of this?
Yeah, if you come around this side, there's fewer people, so you can actually like click on them.
Well, the quest marker just showed up. There we go. Rylea, Thayrin, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. You're going to need a rather large lecture hall for this one.
Yeah.
As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant.
The twins in Reen.
Yes, those two should look familiar, though the outfits may be new. The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. How could you overhear anything in that crowd?
We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up on my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you?
Of course. The more the merrier. Good thing you feel that way with the crowd you've got. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Yeah, Foxfire, I know what you mean. Were one to pore over the annals of Rantic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Erdbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tulthawil, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodfert and Salhard, the fabled Dron and Galgant duo of Volbert, and no list of Rantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tiona of Ronka. In older texts, she too was called a Warrior of Light.
That would make sense. Just as a reminder, we visited her tomb last patch.
Okay, I don't remember that. The only name there that I really recognized was Tulthawil.
Yeah. Tiona of Ronka.
Oh, okay, it must be that place. I remember seeing the screenshots of it in my library.
Yeah.
When I was looking for things for my post.
It did surprise me how readily people were to forget the negative association to the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries.
Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear. The title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings.
Ooh, that looks familiar.
Mm-hmm. This, my friends, is Norvrant's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded but in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor. Well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honored thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest.
Yeah, well. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence.
Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who is awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there will have been no few heroes who are not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the warrior of light and the word hero interchangeably.
Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. And there I was thinking I was something special.
Heidelin did call me a warrior of light.
Who first?
2 years.
And there I was thinking I was something special. But you are special. No matter how many warriors of light there are out there, there's no one like you.
Shall I check mine?
Yeah, let me flip to you. Okay.
Heidelin did call me a warrior of light.
She did. I've never heard of her voice myself.
She was saying something with her.
Oh. But I can hear her presence, perhaps through Menphilia.
Might want to check if yours is matching yet.
No, it is not. Well, I flipped to Alice.
Okay.
Okay, that matches.
Yeah, these conversation trees do not go on separate branches for more than a couple paragraphs.
At any rate, assuming all this is true, there's a common thread behind the epitaph. I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Heidelin, with good, must have been an insult to injury.
While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself.
You're gonna have to write this down, boy.
Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder.
Oh, did someone say Warriors of Light?
A few someones. Oh dear. Oh, the books.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Rikitio, are you alright? Ah, my precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Arkil? Irwell? We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you?
Yeah, last I checked I was. The Warrior of Darkness?
That too.
My name's Rikitoyu, and I wanted to help everyone. Please, tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a warrior of light. Oh, gods.
Help. I'm being put on the spot.
Oh, gods, it's getting worse.
Yes, squee is the right answer.
Oh, she's adorable. And we're having a minion fest over here, apparently.
Oh dear.
Alphino?
Hold on. Setting aside our misgivings, it would seem churlish to discourage the young lady. Let's hear what she has to say.
Alice? No harm done. To the children, at least. Reen? Even children want to become warriors of light. Lauren?
The children's inquisitiveness is to be commended, but my precious tomes. Yeah, this library is basically most of the remaining books left in the world.
Well?
We're sorry we knocked over the books.
Arkil?
Do you remember me? No? How about you?
There's something tickling in the back of my head. Mostly because I did Kyoto recently.
When you returned from the sea with the Exarch, I asked you how to become so strong.
Riki Toil?
Tio, I think.
Tio, yeah. So, I want to be a warrior of light, but not one that fights with a sword and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary. And I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, all of Norvrond. When I told Arkil and Erwell this, they said that the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere.
Okay, Morwen, we need to have a talk. A nice, long talk about the Dewey Decimal System.
Hello, Octi! Welcome to our spoilerific special stream of the new content patch which dropped last night.
Yes, good to see you.
Alphino?
If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young. But, Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Riki Tio to Spagarix. Rather than through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Chirurgeons at their work.
Not actually a bad idea, young man. Sounds like a plan.
Especially if Alice.
It seems we're finished here, so we'll come with you.
Wow, Alice agreed with her brother.
Yeah, that's a rarity. Actually, they've been getting along a lot better as of late, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Last one to Spaghetrix is a rotten egg.
Yeah, it beats the other two.
Yep, last one to Spaghetrix is a rotten egg. Ha! I'll have you know I'm really fast, and you're going to be a rotten egg. Zoom!
I think we're going to need to get moving.
Morin?
I shall remain here to tidy up. I hope that today's lesson will be of some use to you.
Wait until we give him the big breakdown of the Asians. It's gonna make his head and hand bleed all over the paper.
Oh, no bleeding on the paper.
Action chimes in, the new EX is gonna be rough, and I'm like, I haven't even finished with the last one.
Yeah.
And now into the spaghetti. Chesanele?
Actually, Alphino.
Oops. Sorry, I just went in. Let me flip screens.
Have you?
Yes, I flipped screens.
See how her eyes shine, my friend. We've made her day. No. Asking machination or no, it wouldn't do to dash the dreams of one so young. The Exarch would feel the same, I believe.
And just so you know, Alisay is under all there, and so
I
is
just spotted
Arkil
her.
and Earwell.
I just
Right,
spotted her.
I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? A warrior with fights with potions. It's certainly innovative. I prefer a blade myself, but to each your own.
So, are they implying Chemist class is the new healer in the next expansion?
I was really kind of hoping for Geomancer.
Or kill?
Chesamile's medicine. Oh, that's yours. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, true. Chesameel's medicines work really well. I just wish they wouldn't. I just wish they didn't taste so bad.
Oh, her bad medicines are legendary.
Okay.
Uh,
And
knocking the other kid?
I didn't see
Wow,
him there.
look at all those
Yeah, he was there.
Okay. Well,
What
too
name
late.
did you see, dear?
all this sea of names.
This is why I play with nameplates turned off. Try doing that in a 25-man battle and trying to see a boss who's the same size.
I don't need names to obscure things. I have explosions.
Well now, to what do we owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors?
Well, you see,
Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that's a very noble endeavor, but you aren't alone in it. No few are at our infirmary yearning to venture forth as warriors of light. Ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because people need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly so we may sustain our way of life. The younglings like you, who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so, difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Does that mean my dream isn't any good?
oh dear, that face.
Oh, sweetie, your dream is wonderful. And it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our surgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. And we stride towards that day. I hope that we can rely on you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. You just watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado, then, I may trust you with a task. I have placed an order at Sweet Sleeves for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Ooh, an ingredient! Leave it to me, miss! My, such abundant energy. I can't help but wonder if she's all right by herself.
Or knows what she's picking up.
My apologies. Would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at the Sweet Sleeve, speak with a woman named Gracine. She will point you in the right direction.
Leave it to me. I shall join you, As the one who suggested this course to Ricky Tio, I would assist her in her first steps.
And what about you two? Are you coming along too?
Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Ricky. So we'll wait for you here, Warrior of Darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. Oh dear.
In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. By the way, Reen, where's Gaia? I thought you two were inseparable. Chesamine?
Only outside of main story.
Thank you, sweetie. I feel better knowing that you're keeping an eye on Riki Tio. Alice? Too many grown-ups would only diminish Riki Tio's sense of accomplishments. We'll stay here and talk to her friends. Reen? If it's to be had at Sweet Seeds, I assume the ingredient is some matter of crop. Arkil?
Arkil. We know you're busy, but we want to be just like you. We hope you'll teach us how.
Well, somewhere under this other Makote?
We won't move an elm until you return.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Wrong way.
Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry, I thought they were going to the other crop research facility.
What are
Riki
you
Tio?
doing? Oh, okay. What are you doing over here?
Are these small enough?
Grapes, huh?
Elephano?
Ah, there you are. As it turns out, the ingredient still wants for harvesting, so we're going about that now.
Aha. Oh, it looks like the squadron's done. Grassini? If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself. And herself. May I assume you're with Master Alphino? Right, lest you wonder, Chesamilla's orders for grapes. As busy as we have been of late, however, I regret to say we haven't had the time to harvest them. So it was with an apology that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits on the vine. Perhaps you can lend them a hand. It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wines and medicine. Oh yeah, we're picking grapes.
Always.
I'm gonna get grape juice all over my gloves, aren't I?
So you'll be the Purple Dragoon.
Hush you.
What?
If I could dye this, I would. Okay, 3 pounds of grapes.
And get ready for Cinny.
Okay, Rikitio. Oh, you two are here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun.
Undersized grapes. Though too small for normal consumption, these grapes are suitable for making wine and medicine. Told you.
Wow, you've picked this many already? Amazing!
Just follow the sparklies. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesamale?
I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them.
Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light?
Why? Well, a while ago, I fell really sick. Really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a traveling apothecary came by and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary I mean. She went around taking care of people, and even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people, just like her. I think I know the apothecary she's talking about.
Sounds familiar.
Remember the young girl who took over at the fort
Right.
just outside of when her father died?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends. But I didn't really know what I was doing, so if there was anything else I could do. Then, not long ago, a neighbor told me he was going to become a warrior of light and go traveling the world, helping people. And I thought, that's the same as I want to do.
I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbors do in the end?
Thaler? I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking to help people. Yes, he is. We actually saw him off.
Sailor, one of the guards awakened by the star shower.
Uh-huh. Him and his Ghent friend.
Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rikitio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your traveling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realize your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and perseverance, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chesamale. It would seem I've been laboring under a misapprehension. I'd convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the exarch laboring tirelessly, I doubt not but a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibus. This is no longer a strange and distant land, after all. Norvant has become as a home to us, and her people are our own. Let us return to Spigarix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting.
By the way,
Stoic
Cold
nod.
Silver, does the name Elidibus ring any bells? I'm not sure if you've run across him yet or not. You probably have.
Thinking what he's been up to, he should be to the point where he's seen the name.
This is not so much a spoiler for folks, but there were effectively 3 true Ascians in the world.
And a bunch of minor ones.
Yeah.
And one of the job quests, you fight like a couple dozen.
Yeah. There are a lot of
surprised the heck out of us at
underlings,
the
but
time.
there's 3 main Ascians. One is Elidibus, who was just mentioned. One is Rylea, who is the main contender for AAR. And the third is a fellow by the name of Emmett Selk.
And once you've gotten this far, boy, have you seen way too much of him.
Reen?
There she
Riki
is.
Teo was beaming with pride when she returned. It may have only been a simple task, but she won't soon forget this achievement. Alice? After chatting with Arkil and Erwil, we can come to an agreement, but I'll let them explain their request themselves. Riki Teo is hiding way in the back. Thanks for helping with the grapes, Warrior of Darkness. In return, I promise to brew a potion one day. You do that, kid. Alphino?
Riki Teo has delivered her grapes, as have I.
Arkil?
Oh, fine. Riki didn't make you drink one of her grass potions, did she?
No, thankfully. Erwil?
Huzzah, you're back! We're ready to start learning.
Chesamil? My thanks to your kindness, sweetie. Now you have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes, we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. As part of our studies, I may just have to give Riki Teo a little taste. Oh, you are you love your job too much, don't you, Chesamil?
Just a bit.
Oh, she's joked about this several times.
And checking back with her.
Thanks for bringing this lively little one to us. I shall do my best to make her an apothecary out of her. Riki Teo?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
same
the
as
rest are gonna
before.
Be the same.
Erwil?
Including Urkel, so yep. Heroic dreams. Irwell regards you expectantly. Warrior of Darkness, if you've finished helping Riki, won't you show us some of your fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. The guards say they've become a pest around the Crystorium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. But they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. Oh dear.
The children told us as much while you were away. In preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right,
Yes,
let's head
yes.
outside at once. Everyone, follow me.
Oh, Alice, you were enjoying this too much.
Alice, wait, just a... come on then, children. Oh God, the world would be doomed if Alice and Gaia ever bumped heads.
Did you go off? No, you haven't.
You're bye.
Alpha, no. I shall remain here with Riki Teo. The other children I leave in your care. my unruly sister included.
That's the Alphano we know.
Yep. And Riki?
What? Everyone's going outside to fight? I want to watch too. But no, I have to study. I'll stay here and help Chesamil make the syrup. Chesamil? Be careful out there, yes? If you can't be careful, you can always come back here.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Now
I know,
there's a
that's what
threat.
I'm afraid of. Her potions do wonders when they don't kill you outright. Yeah, okay, out to Lakeland.
Right.
Ooh! Wow, we haven't seen that in ages. Instanced zone.
Ah. No preference or just what?
I hit no preference. You should be able to follow suit into the same zone. Oh, Ursa! Oh, like we're
Yeah,
going
there's a
far.
size difference. Oh, jeez.
Reen? It should be safe enough for the children here. Arkil?
We've heard the tales, but at last we can see you fight with our own eyes.
Or well?
We've been waiting for you, Warrior of Darkness.
Alisei. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we?
Yes, yes. No setting off the limit break as soon as the fight starts, okay?
Aww, what the fun is that? As the name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the night's return and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll need Chesamil's lures, which work by exploding into their heat-seeking behavior. The bats are wont to nest under the eaves, so you are like to attract more if you place the lures near babies. I have 6 lures, 3 each for you, 3 each for me. And proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most, wins.
Oh, you're hunting too?
Yes. Well, there's nothing like a friendly competition to bring out the best in Thayrin and Rylea. Anyway, while we're hunting bats, you two are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too, and will keep you safe.
Is someone feeling like it's been too long since she's done a run where she got to set off a limit break?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take her out for a toodle tonight just to get the limit break out of her system. Without further ado, let the contest begin. Reen? No, not Rylea. Reen. Don't mind us. We'll be watching from a safe distance. Arkil?
I won't blink, not even once.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Will?
So the bats nest under the eaves. It's important to know your enemy.
That is true. And, oh boy, we've got lots of targets.
Yeah, we're gonna be
We're going clockwise.
kind of going all over.
Sorry, I love this song. Destination.
Heat lure. Filled with an alchemical mixture that gives off a balmy heat, this pouch provides a portable source of warmth and is incidentally ideal for luring vampire bats. Come on, cat. Here you go. Yeah.
1 down, 3 to go. Or 2 to go.
2 to go.
Yeah, for the record gear, if there's a stream on California side, it's probably going through the LA data center. That's usually where they're placed.
You know, just as the cold safety has problems watching my stream.
I think Twitch and Picardo, while they do not use, do not use the same data centers, they're located in the same area, so there might be something with the lines in that area. Oh, 2.
3.
I'll get more than just a warm-up? Maybe? No, they're gonna die too soon. I'm not even gonna get through my full cycle. Nice. Hello, Mr. Wolverine. And 1 more heat lure.
Looks like another 3. The fleshy one.
Not even a full cycle.
Nope.
How can I show off Smexy Stardiver if it won't let me get through a full cycle?
You're just going to have to take them to see Engels.
Oh, God. Oh, Ingalls. You rat bastard. Not the one I'm married to, the other Ingalls.
Thank you for that clarification.
One thing you might want to check, unfortunately I can't look at it right here without messing up the stream, is check your options in the corner of Twitch. I believe there's some things you can do to tweak to downscale resolution to make it a little easier on your system. Yeah. Arkel?
Wow, that was amazing.
Thank you. Well?
The bats didn't stand a chance.
No, they didn't. They were actually kind of weak. Reen?
Oh, it's that go. Oh, right. Nope, she's not back. No, go for it. It's your line.
Well thought, Thayrin, Rylea. The children were hanging on to every move. And I was too, to be honest. Though I know the tally. May I see your fangs for good measure? I can read. Really, I can.
Ah, there she is.
I'm sorry, Cold. I wish it could be better for you. Apologies for the wait. My thanks. Not a bad haul, if I do say so myself. Five, six, seven. 7 fangs from Alice. Which means we have a draw. Thayrin, Rylea, also collected 7 fangs.
Yes.
Arg! Why does this feel even worse than losing? Just another measly fang and a victory would have been mine.
Someone feeling trifle competitive.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take her into a run and just let her blow a limit break. It'll make her feel better. Oh, don't look surprised. I have no intention of remaining lost in your wake forever, you know. You are not in my wake. You're a trusted companion and ally, and I depend on you. Limit break, trigger happiness, and all. So, children, now that you've seen the warrior darkness in action, what are your impressions?
She's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the warrior of darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like her.
What about me?
Nope. Nope. You don't count.
Yeah, whatever.
Good.
It's the Rylea show.
Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Thayrin and Rylea and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light?
Well, we were there listening with everyone when Ardbird appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and sister, see? And I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbird said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light.
And what about you, Arkil?
But me, to be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together.
That's a wonderful goal.
You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had to go out there and find it. Oh, really?
Well, for both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises that you can do by yourselves.
Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it.
I understand how Arkil feels. The star shower didn't awaken in me to Heidelin's voice, but that vision of the final days of Amber burning, it filled me with a sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made, it all felt as though long forgotten memories were dancing at the edge of my mind. But when I tried to focus on them, they simply faded away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. But least you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Asian mask.
Thank you.
I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. You and me both. But look at the pair of us, incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around and lost in thought, we might as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to it that their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Alice? It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems like I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now. Not to worry. We'll see you soon.
Yeah. 3 guesses what that was about. As you ponder Alice's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting.
Meeting with the real Ardbert. One of the things that poor Cold Silver is going to miss, and it's probably for the best, since he's actually playing, is the fact that Alice and Alphino and Urianger and Thancred and Y'shtola, our faithful Scion companions, are here in spirit but not in flesh. Their flesh is currently asleep on the slowers and slowly dying. Which, we kind of want to get them back to their bodies. And they're starting to show strain. Though
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's Alice because she was one of the last ones to get pulled in. Ardbert, who was the original Warrior of Light of the First, during the end of Heavensward, he actually came to the Source to try and play the villain to save his own world. And we ended up talking him out of it, so we ended up coming back here to try and save his world for him. Finding pretty much
expansions
all
later.
his companions dead and gone, and he a wandering spirit without a body. He has since given his part of his soul to us, which is why it's really weird that Elidibus is running around in his body right now. Yeah, we're very grumpy about that.
There's too many dead bodies wandering around ambulatory at the moment.
Yes, there is. There's way too many dead bodies wandering around right now. Don't like it at all.
No, sir, don't like it one bit.
Hello, Elidibus.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Oh ho, was your body moving on your own?
Maybe not quite on its own.
Oh boy.
On behalf of the convocation, I bid you welcome to our order.
These are the original ancients, before the world was shattered.
At times you will stand with us. At times you will stand against us. all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. Interesting, it's a different sound to the language this time. Not the high ringing pitches that it originally had. For yours is the seed of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
Yeah. This Elidibus is not the original Elidibus of the Convocation. We had a feeling. Thank you for that.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import.
No, that was actually a very big import. Thank you.
But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope.
Give back Ardbert's body.
Why must you embroil the people in your plans?
Who first?
You.
Give back Ardbert's body.
What fool would relinquish his weapon on the eve of battle? That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness.
Shall I flip to you?
Yeah.
You flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, oh. Hold on a moment. Ended up missing some of that, darn it. Why must you embroil the people in your plans?
I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills,
I was
make
hoping to
ready
flip back before you hit
vanquish
that.
my enemy.
Oh.
You.
Sorry.
I arm myself.
I didn't get to see how far
hone
yours
my
had gone.
skills. I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you, body and soul. All else must wait. Ere long I will come for you, Warrior of Darkness, and I will save the world. One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selk. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you. As if he mistook you for another.
Hytholodius called me his new old friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude.
Hello, Crystal Grandpa.
But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly...
Yeah, he's not looking good. You have not been resting.
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed.
No, you were very harmed. Don't give me that BS.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions.
And I thought the fillet was bad enough.
It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
As they should.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor. One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped. A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith, such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Again?
Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
Yeah, you do that all the time. And you know I never refuse you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
Reen, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Ah, crap.
Yeah. Okay, I want that theme.
Reen? I'm so glad I found you and the Exarch.
The Fates seem determined not to allow us a quiet moment. But come, let us have the details from Reen.
Give me the money.
Yeah.
Reen? Or check
Hold
with
on. The rest of our conversation must wait. Let us hear the situation from Reen. Fraying threads. Reen's face is a picture of worry.
It happened after Alice and I saw the children back to Spaghetrix. We chanced to meet Thayrin there, returning from his mission. He's been shadowing Elidibus around the realm, only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And then he was in the middle of telling us where he'd been when he just crumpled to the ground. The Turgeons are looking after him now, and Alphino is standing by just in case healing magics are needed. Since I can't do anything to help, I thought it'd be best to find you, and the guard at the Exedra told me where to look.
I see. It cannot have been easy leaving Tancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry into Spaghetrix.
Fine, I'll take the stairs instead of doing the Dragoon thing. But yeah, this is happening a lot faster than we're prepared for. Dang it. And the worst part about it is that you and all we can do is really sit on our thumbs and twiddle while all the big throbbing scholar brains work on the problem.
Well, if there's anything that can be done on the other side, at least we can deliver the message.
This is true. Even if it's just posting a note with Fail Ool, should be happy to take it over to,
Also true.
wrong way, Spaghetrix. I keep wanting to go to the tower. Quick check-in with Chesney. The infirmary is at your disposal. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to let us know. Okay, who first? Got quite the crowd. Crowd of dragoons! Dragoons as far as the eye can see! Crystal Grandpa?
It appears our friend has already awakened. For that, at least, we can be thankful.
Yes we can. Alice, eh? Reen found you then. We had to send the children off earlier than planned, but they understand. Alphino?
I fear this bodes ill, and not just for Thancred.
No, it does not.
No.
Reen? Thancred, shouldn't you be resting?
That is resting.
For Thancred, yeah.
They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed, but otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's aether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning. Not exactly.
Thancred.
You will doubtless recall the time Arianje nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue.
When he was water walking, charm failed. He was so tired, and you you got back?
We were both spent, yes, on account of which you begged us to rest, which, in retrospect, may have been a good idea. Now you admit it.
You grumbled all the way.
The fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since, but there's no actual fainting until now. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has weakened further. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, might I trouble you two to make a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult Kryle about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding.
If there's anything I can do, it's be messenger boy.
In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare Elidibus's plot. Thus far, I have learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know the sort of thing. All of which serves, rather conveniently, to make Elidibus's call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. And you think these black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do, and I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground.
You can count on mine. God knows I've been itching to get out there for a while.
Mayhap Urianger, too, can be prevailed upon to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel's construction. It is for Beklug and I to wrestle with the rest. Well, if you can spare the old boy, we may as well make use of him. I'll go by and give him the good news.
You'll do no such thing. However heedless you are of your own well-being, if you care at all for Reen's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will follow Urianger.
Still there.
All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Rylea and Thayrin.
Be safe, guys. Thayrin?
Unless you misunderstand, I'm not averse to putting my feet up. It's being coddled like a brittle-boned nonagerian that chafes.
Yeah, well, tough. You're the one who adopted Reen. Deal with it. I know you cross the rift all the time, but please take care.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling we'll end up getting caught up in something while we're there.
Oh, you know it very well.
Garleans.
Garleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to head to the ocular.
Might want to pan around the room a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, there's Beklug. Hello, Beklug.
Yeah,
So,
generally-
how are you doing on that soul stuff? Put your faith in the Exot and do try and visit now and again. He's so fond of you all. Really, Beklug? You should be researching and that's all you have to say to me?
It is a neat design.
Yeah, the floor is awesome. especially when they have it active, which
Yeah.
it is not currently.
Nope. Only for cinematics.
Yeah. Now realize, last I checked, they estimated Thancred's age is around 32, and he's considered the old man of the group.
It's not the years, it's the mileage.
Yes, he's had a lot of mileage. Hello, Urza. Quay? Sorry, this is a drop chocobo. Quay!
Mm-hmm.
Zoom!
But. Aether's always been too thin here for this.
I know, and you can't get a good sight of the tower because of all the weather, which is gloom. Same with Same with Nitty. Or,
Yeah, it's
Nitty.
doing a good job of really blocking things. Wow.
With that said, we can get a really good look at Revenant's Toll.
And that bridge was inaccessible before.
Yep, but you can actually land on it. And there's a few archways you can fly through, and there's a lot of little nook and crannies here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. Wave at Yoshi P.
Yes.
Yes, there are
I
a lot of invisible walls in this game, and I don't necessarily blame them for that. Okay.
I'm just worried that Minstrel is going to try and come up with another song.
Checking with Isildari.
There he is.
Okay, it sounds like he's saying the same as before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all roughly the same. Colton A looks so dejected over in the corner.
Yes.
Tataru? Thayrin! Rylea! What excitement! I mean, what awful timing! You see, our friends, they've taken a turn for the worst. Kryle handedly had a moment's rest these past few days.
Few days.
Well, he did say he's been experiencing dizzy spells for a bit.
True.
She didn't want anyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. But, oh, listen to me. I call myself a receptionist, and I haven't even bothered to ask why you're here.
To ask Kryle for advice.
So, they think the Spirit Festival will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Kryle. She's the one... She's with others in Dawn's Respite. Go see her. Just prepare yourself, all right? Foxfire, the mount I was on is an Amaru. They are native to the first. And the way you get that particular mount in game is you successfully get all combat classes to level 80.
Yeah, I'm a ways off from that one.
They're kind of like a cross between a chocobo and a dragon. In fact, I think they're kind of the dragons of the first. Oh, wait. It's still... Enter Dawn's Respite. Oh, it's inside. I thought we had to, like, fly somewhere.
No!
So I left.
I thought you'd gone in here already when the bar went empty.
No. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'll need some catching up.
You little.
Never actually been in this section of the
No,
Rising
this
Stones.
is new.
Excuse us.
All new set.
Cryo?
This way.
Why do you have the lights out?
She's a professional. Don't do this at home, kids.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came.
Where's your Stola's bed?
Stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment.
No, that would
So come.
predate it.
Let me hear your tale outside.
Sure you don't want me to switch to Astrologian so I can help? I'm not a half-bad healer myself. Ah, there's the Stola. But yeah. We knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah. I had a thought about the timing, but then realized no, it's often my theory wouldn't work. So never mind.
Tataru? As you probably noticed, we've been putting them in night clothes. I don't know, they're not exactly asleep, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
That was night clothes.
For this world, yeah. I made some new clothes for them when they wake up, so they'll have to come back. And they will. Oh God. She's gone on a sewing expedition again. Everybody run for the hills.
Well, that you know what that means. New outfits with the new expansion.
Oh yeah. And you know she's going to do one for us. God help us all. Cryle? What news from the first? I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between the body and the soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I am able to quell the fluctuations in the aether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the Exart is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we were to draw upon Allagan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I just know the man. Time being against us, it may be best if we go solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. Who are we going to visit?
Now, given how long these quests have been taking, do we want to leave it here for the evening? Or do we want to go into the middle of a quest?
I think we can push on a little more.
The quest. Yeah, we could. It's just, do we want to break it at a quest or not?
I think we can push on for a little.
Yep. But we will not finish this quest.
Oh, I didn't think so.
It's 11, just so you know.
Yeah, well, I can see the time. It's up in the corner.
Well, just so you know, I am doing it. We'll have to do that. I want to shut that down.
James?
Kyle? Yes?
Oh. I was in Tataru's crowd.
You've come a long way,
Hey.
so do take your ease while you can. Food for the soul. Judging by her sheepish expression, Tataru has a favor to ask.
Thayrin, Rylea, can you spare a moment? Well, Cryo goes and finds this expert of hers, there's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends on the first, you see, and since we might be waiting a while, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there.
Now she's cooking.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrified.
She's really worried. She is doing everything she can to keep her mind off of it.
Well, I better be off too. I'll see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Poking old man Isildari just in check? Nope, same as ever. So they're kind of in limbo. Poof, there you are. So.
No, that's just the store.
Just
That's
checking.
right.
No, we do not have an Alpha and Omega hanging out in the kitchen this time.
Sadly, that is correct.
And somewhere around here is a little... Oh my god, she got set up in a little chef suit. Totoro,
Yes.
you are adorable. There you are, Thayrin, Rylea, and I'm sure you've guessed it, this gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Kryl, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I can't idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order, taking on the jobs and that keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration.
Of course you have.
And of course, of all of this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? Topi treats? I can teach you how to make them. It's baking in the oven even as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. This will either be glorious or an absolute disaster. There is no
Glorious.
in-between with her. There, baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. Sandwich bread. Smells great.
Your cake looks like bread. Shall I go first?
No. Smells great.
Less filling.
Doesn't it just? I call it Archon loaf. In case you're wondering, it's what they eat over in Charlian.
Uh-huh.
Switching to you.
Your cake looks like bread.
It is bread, silly, and not just any old bread. This here is the old world bread. Archon loaf, to be precise. It's what they eat over in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. That's right, all of them are actually from Charlian, which is on a different continent.
Yep.
None are actually native, Thancred is actually native, but traveled to Charlian and studied there. He was originally an orphan from Limsa. If nothing else, Kyle tells me it's a good source of aether. And so,
If that's true, that might actually be exactly what they need.
yeah, there's little that smells better than fresh baked bread. You got it, Foxfire. So it should do them a little bit of strength at least. There's truly nothing like the smell of fresh bread from the oven. Kryl! And if it isn't Rambros, too. Right. Hello, Rambros. I trust you require no introductions either, Thayrin, Rylea?
Nope.
You remember who Rambros is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies.
I have been keeping Rambros apprised of the events on the first. Suffice to say, he knows about the Exarch.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone alive can prove insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons.
Aloof as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty, its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here. The smell of fresh bread, obviously. Empty-handed as I am. Answer being, rather brazenly, to ask for a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade.
Okay.
Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remained behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now.
Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him not to hold nothing back?
That is for our friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed.
Well, there you have it, Thayrin, Rylea. If you two would be so good as to see Rambrose's message and Tataro's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Kyle, before I wrap up the spread, would you mind giving it a try, just to make sure everything's as it should be? But of course, I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Excuse me, Ambrose, as a fellow Shirley, may I trouble you for your opinion?
Don't eat all of this, we're gonna need it. Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of Rollenberry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. Rollenberry fields forever. I see.
Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tataru. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be.
Just so, the very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. In Shoreland, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment. Save for those few who actually research the culinary arts, we pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born, the creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. In order to maximize this nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough. Fish. All with nary a care for those qualities which make the bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description.
Ew!
Yet, for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied. And being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand.
I suspect just about every Archon could say the same. Having been away from home for so long, I thought I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it is all too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back.
If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it.
Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll make sure to wrap up an extra slice.
You've been so busy distracting yourself with cooking you made too much.
Thayrin, Rylea, would you deliver the loaf, please, and be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can and that we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. That is so Charlian.
So, any thoughts that this might actually help their condition a little bit?
I think it might, Tataru.
Because a good source of ether from the source.
Well, it sounds like it'll do them good anyway. when everything's back to normal, I'll cook some for you too, Thayrin, Rylea. Gods know you deserve a treat. No, what I'll do is I'll scribble down the recipe for Topi treats. I guarantee you they will be much more tasty.
Just don't bother like mashing up the fish or anything. I'll just take them as is. Good fish.
You would be proud of Sky. Before the patch dropped, we ended up fishing together in Kugane,
Right.
and she mailed me all her fish.
Jeez.
So I'm assuming Thayrin's been making sushi for you for like the past couple of days.
Well, I'd say at this point it is definitely time to sit down and have something.
Well, it sounds like it might be kind of wrapping up before the next one. Because we're going back to the source.
Yeah, and it'll turn into a big scene.
You sure?
Which, yes. I know them.
Okay, where do you want to go and have dinner?
Well,
I mean, all
we
these
could
tables are generally... Oh, I guess there's a couple open now.
yeah. And we can keep an eye on the Wandering Minstrel and make sure he doesn't try to compose anything new.
Yeah, because every time he composes something new, it's always trouble for us.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us for this special stream. We will continue more story tomorrow, hopefully, knock on wood. Probably slightly later, more like about 9:15, 9:30, depending on when you wrap up with patch. What?
Oh, reading some of the comments. Archon Loof, it is not of the body.
We will try and get a little closer to 9 if possible, but a lot depends on how Rylea's gaming wraps up tomorrow, so. Anyway, you guys have a great evening. Thanks for joining us. We're probably about
Hope you enjoyed.
third of the way through the new storyline. And
no. We're just into the third quest. And it's normally how many quests inside of a patch?
5?
I think so. But of course, this one is supposed to be extra big.
Yeah, it's extra big, and even when we get it done, we then have the opening for Puppet's Bunker, which is the new Alliance raid that just dropped. Mm-hmm. And we have more to deal with the weapons.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot to go.
We're going to be busy this week.
And next week. And maybe the one after.
Anyway, you guys have a great evening. Thanks so much for coming. Stay safe. Stay well. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Glad to have you guys along.
Good night.
Night all.